All right, thank you. Thank you. Another J, please. Thank you, Another J, please. But at the same time, you're supposed, please, whenever you drop in answer, the um the sister that brings us with the opening remarks is supposed to read the answers to everyone. So she'll be reading the answer to us. Okay. So if you have your answer, you can drop it at the chat for us. So she'll read the answers to us before we go to the next event. Oh, thank you.
Oh, am I to read the answers now?
Yeah, you can read it. You can read it. You can read it.
Okay, so someone on the group said volunteers should be paid, though. Easy. I think that's to the third question. So someone said volunteers should be paid.
Okay.
Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. So that's just the answer here. I think we're still waiting for the rest.
Yeah, someone said volunteers should be paid, right? Volunteers should be paid. Now, first of all, the question was, do you think volunteers should be paid? Antonio said volunteers should be paid. Volunteering itself, it's a way. Please, if you know you're not talking, um, mute your mic. Please, you're not talking, you can mute your mic. Okay. So someone said volunteers should be paid. I think we can explain what volunteerism volunteering means. Okay. So Olatuji, over to you. If you can. Are you can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, someone said volunteers should be paid. So if you can tell the person what volunteering means. So
Please come again. There's a little glitch.
okay. Oh, we have another person. We have another person in the
Okay, someone
conversation.
else said volunteers should
Volunteers
be
should be
encouraged
encouraged.
with payments.
Okay.
They do a whole
Mm-hmm.
lot and cover up so
Mm-hmm.
many, so,
Yes, so,
so they
okay.
should be paid. So this still paid.
Okay. That's a cool one. That's a good one. But to me, I don't think in the first place, if you want to volunteer, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Can
can
you
hear.
hear me? Okay. If you're volunteering for something, it means you're ready to give it, to give in your all, servicing the service, your time and everything. Which, okay, okay. Yeah. If you're volunteering, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. So whoever is volunteering should know that he or she is ready to give the service, giving service out for something whereby you won't be expecting, he or she won't be expecting a reward now. Like being a volunteer for SPE itself, you don't say because you're a volunteer, you volunteer for service and some other things in SPE and you expect them to pay you. But that's the kind of benefit that you will get being a volunteer, thing that more than the money that you'll be paid now. So I don't think volunteerism, as in volunteering, a volunteer should be paid. I don't think a volunteer should be paid. Now, if we have another person that's another answer from your own view, you can still type and give us a chat.
Okay, I think we have another answer here on
Right.
chat.
What do you see Grace? That's what I said. Are you with me? Okay, Grace. Okay. Yes. I hear you now. It's the reception of my.
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, network is really bad.
All right, all right, all right. Um, I think we can go to the next phase of this program. So the next phase is our guest speaker. This is our guest speaker. Please can you hear me? I start. Can anyone hear me? Can you begin by raising your hand? Can I go ahead? All right. Ifeoluwa is a graduate of Petroleum Engineering and Geoscience from the Petroleum Training Institute, currently serving as the sponsorship chairperson for the Mathematics for Life Foundation. Ifeoluwa has been actively volunteering for 9 years with organizations such as LAPE, SPE, and Maths for Life, showcasing a strong commitment to giving back to the community. As a dedicated member of the Society of Petroleum Engineers, she engages in various initiatives to support fellow professionals. In addition to volunteering, okay, someone said you can hear me. Can you hear me now?
No.
Please, can we all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, can anybody hear me? Oh, sorry, it's the section, which I think. So can you hear me now? Can you hear me? All right. Okay. Can you hear me? Speak now. Can you hear me? So let me play the profile of our guest speaker. All right. I said, Ifeoluwa is a graduate of Petroleum Engineering and Science and the Petroleum Institute, currently serving as the sponsorship chairperson for the Mathematics for Life Foundation. Ifeoluwa has been actively volunteering for 9 years with organizations SPE and Maths for Life, showcasing a strong commitment to giving back to the community. Showcasing a strong commitment to giving back to the community as a dedicated member of the Society of Petroleum Engineers. Ifeoluwa engages in various initiatives to support fellow professionals. In addition to volunteering, Ifeoluwa enjoys exploring new places and experiences, embodying a spirit of curiosity and adventure. All right, let's welcome Miss Ifeoluwa Wale Osho. You're welcome. The floor is open.
Okay, thank you very much, Moderator. Please confirm if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is it perfect?
Yeah.
Please, is my audio perfect?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, all right. Oliver, are you going to share my slides or I do that for me?
All right. I'm going to be sharing your slide.
Okay, one more question. Do you want me to turn on my camera or the audio is okay?
I think you should turn on your camera as well. And if you can, please, can you be
Okay.
slightly audible? Like you're far from your mic.
Okay, is it much better?
Yeah, it's much better now. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me. My name is Colette Ifeoluwa, like the parent said, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity to come here to talk about volunteering, one of my favorite things to do. So let's begin this. Let's like, okay, who am I? I think the social covers almost everything actually. And if you are very from President Institute, currently running a second degree in Winnipeg, school personal engineering. And I really love to volunteer, right? And anything that involves volunteering, especially when it comes to SPE, Mathematics for Life Foundation, it's an NGO. So what else? I like to speak. I love to listen to music. I do not like reading at all. I'd rather watch movies. And what else? Okay. And for the icebreaker, I think you guys actually covered everything because it feels like what I want to come and talk about air. You guys know everything already, so I'm not going to touch few things here and there. So let's go to the next slide, please. Okay. Volunteering is the act of giving your time, your efforts, your skills, passion, and everything without expecting a monetary compensation. I hope this answered one of the questions asked earlier in the icebreaker. I understand that it's actually stressful, volunteering. Sometimes you have to like travel far distance. Sometimes you have to stay awake for hours just because you are volunteering. So now, because it is volunteering, that definition, it does not carry financial compensation. But if you were to like say maybe you're an adult staff, you're working part-time, that one is different. But volunteering is just you giving all of you without expecting financial compensation. And many people make this mistake. They come for nice and they're like, oh, they're not going to pay us. No, you are a volunteer. And there's actually payments, but most of the times it's not monetary. I'm going to get to that. So importance of volunteering, it improves your leadership, communication, basically all of your skills. Because if you want to volunteer, you have to look into what speaks to you the most, what you enjoy doing the most. I don't have any other skill. I'm not into tech. I don't sell things. I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm just career focused. So that is why I'm volunteering in that space actively. So it has helped to improve my leadership skills like communication, writing skills, presentation. and all of those things, because there is no way you will volunteer and at some point you won't be asked to come and do one of these things. And also, it creates a culture of kindness. It creates this empathy in you. I'm going to get to that point as well, and I'm going to like elaborate the slides ahead. And also, it connects you to individuals. Now, this is one of the payments. Some people actually pay for mentors, right? For mentorship, rather. They pay for mentorship. But when you volunteer, it comes freely. So that is one of the payments you get from volunteering. So I'm going to expatiate, and I would really encourage all of us to have an open mindset, because if you're not open to this topic, there's nothing I would say to change your mind, honestly, but you just have to open your mind. Try to listen to me. I know I'm just a young black girl, very, very dark, but please just try to listen to me. Don't look at my face, just look at my slides and listen to my voice. Thank you. Let's like this. Okay, so why should we volunteer? You know, Jesus volunteered, right? Muslims here, you know, Muhammad volunteered. I think God is a volunteer, actually. So why don't you volunteer? So volunteering helps you to make a difference, no matter how small it is. As long as you're on that thing that is making a difference, you are making a difference as well. Even if you are, even if you're just a member, even if you're not holding a strong position in that thing, as long as you're on that thing, you're making you're making a difference, right? And there's this sense of fulfillment that comes from making a difference, no matter how small it is. We recently completed a math champ in Mathematics for Life Foundation. I was the moderator, and there was this sense of fulfillment that came along with it, like seeing myself on big stage on the screen. I even made the paper. I didn't send it to my family, but for some reasons, my sister got a hold of it, and there's a poster in my family group. I felt so happy. The way my dad and my mom, my brother, they were all praising me. Oh, she's on the news, blah, 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 blah. There's a sense of fulfillment that comes from it. I mean, I didn't get paid at all. As a matter of fact, I'm currently Benin, but for that program, I had to travel down to Lagos because I knew I'm not going to get paid like with cash. Everybody needs cash. Yeah. I know I'm not going to get paid with cash, but I made a lot of contact and I made a difference as well. I mean, from the conversations I had with the teachers and the students that came around, it was evident that I was part of that difference that was made just because of the competition. And also, it helps you with your personal growth. Like I said earlier, you develop this empathy. I don't know if any one of us knows Makoko. It's the largest floating storm in slum rather in Africa. Please, if you know Makoko, can you just type in the comment section yes or no? So I'll know how to like expatiate or explain further. Please, do you know Makoko? I'm going to open the chat now. Oh, okay. Oh, great. Son has even been there. Okay, Son doesn't know Makoko. Sadly, I didn't attach any picture of Makoko here. So Makoko is in Lagos. If you are on the third mainland bridge, I think shortly after Unilag, you would see Makoko. It's a floating storm. Everyone, like they have their buildings, wood or timber. Yeah, it's not even block on the water. They can't even walk in front of their house. They all have canoes. When I went to, I've always been seeing Makoko online, on TikTok, on Instagram, and all those things, all those platforms. But when I went to Makoko, there was this thing inside of me that just came alive. They looked so happy. Although they are passing through a lot here, they are not like us, right? They make their living right there on the water. They sell right there on the water. They have hotel right there on the water. They have boutique on the water. They have their supermarket, all these little shops on the water. It made me develop this empathy for them, the way they dress and all of those things. I can't explain what I found out that day, but their happiness was second to none. I mean, I snapped a lot of pictures that day when I went there. And how did I get to Makoko? Again, we went for an outreach when I was 7. NYSC went for an outreach in that area. And then ever since I went to that place, I see these people that are selling fish, all these round fish. I see them differently because I know what they are pastured, especially in Lagos. there's this part, Bariga. Most of those people from Makoko come to sell in Bariga. I see them differently ever since I went to Makoko. It's like, I don't know if pity is the right word, but any price they call for me, I don't want to price it because I know what they go through. So this is what volunteering helps you to see. It helps you to see the world in a different light, right? And it also boosts your self-confidence and self-esteem. Like I said earlier, for the math competition that we held recently, I kid you not, it has helped me with my self-esteem. I mean, I was on this stage for the very first time when I was going to moderate. I mean, I've moderated before, but it was online. I've moderated in PTI a couple of times, but this was like my biggest stage. But the first time I got there for the first group stage question, that self-esteem just came up. That is what volunteering helps you to do, right? Before you like get your own actual job, you use volunteering like this this platform to like practice to ground yourself in everything you really really want to become in life. And also it helps you to learn time management as a student. If you're volunteering, definitely at some point when you see that okay, things are not going the way they're supposed to be, you will learn time management by all means possible, right? You will learn by all means possible, and it comes handy going forward in life, your family, your career. So volunteering is just a platform for you to like prepare yourself for the task ahead. And no one is asking you to pay money for it. You are going to do it to prepare yourself for the task ahead, and you're going to enjoy it while you are doing it. And also, it helps you to build a strong network. That is one of the payments. When I went to serve, right, I didn't have anywhere to do my PPA. I wanted to serve and school at the same time. One of the networks I made at NICE was the one who took me in and made my NYSC as flexible as possible. I was typing my clearance letter by myself. Please don't tell anyone I said this. I was typing it by myself. I'll type it, I'll sign it, I'll print it out, and then I will go for my clearance. It was that flexible. I mean, some people might have experienced this as well, but it came easy to me. I don't know where I would have found that type of opportunity if I did not volunteer. So it helps you to build a strong network, both professionals and people that are in your circle, your peer. It helps you to just build a strong network that will come handy, whether it's for education, career, even for hobbies. And also it helps you make lifelong friends. I can't count how many people I've actually met in SPE, apart from SPE, in Maths for Life and other NAPE and other other organizations I have volunteered for. Like there is this difference between the people you meet volunteering and the people you just meet in school. Those people in your volunteering circle, most of the times they have the same goals as you, honestly. That's why you see that sometimes when you tell some people you're going to night, so they want to come with you because yeah, your goals are similar, they are aligned together. Do you understand? So these are one of the things volunteering is going to like make possible for you. Next slide, please. Okay, there are different types of volunteering, and also we have volunteering efforts. Volunteering efforts is just like types, like actual types going by the society or the organization name. So we have community service. SPE does community service as well. Sometimes you just see them going to school and organizing programs for secondary school. How many of us know about ALP? I'm just trying to make this as interactive as possible. Please, if you know ALP, can you like type it in the comment box? Okay, good. So that is one of the type of volunteering we have in SP. And it's not just SP, right, that goes to school for all of those things. But I'm just really mentioning SP because, yeah, we're under this umbrella right now. So they organize all these educational programs for secondary schools, just to catch them young. And we have cleanups as well, CSR, community what? Pardon me, I've forgotten. I sound like something like CSR. Community service responsibility. Yeah. So I think JCI does something like that as well. And Rotaract, it just helps you go out there, give back to the society. I mean, many people they will ask, what do I have that I'm giving back to the society? Your energy, your strength, your passion. You never know where you're actually going to meet your help out. You never know. Like one of the people that made me come back to school, that made me see things differently in another light, I met the person in SPE. You never know who is going to take you from here to there. And for you to like see somebody that will take you from here to here, you have to position yourself. How will you position yourself? Volunteer. Some of us, like for me, I can't do petrol bowl. I mean, if you do petrol bowl, number one, you're volunteering, and number two, oh, they will see, oh, this person is very, very intelligent. They want to help you automatically. But since I can't do all of those things, I don't have skills for paper contest or anything. Corporate social responsibility. Thank you very much. I can't participate in anything quiz. I know my own academic, but this is the only way I can position myself for me to be seen, right? So we have skill-based volunteering. You can use your professional skills. You can like graphic design, teaching, presentation, writing. You can use it to volunteer. It doesn't just have to be what you're familiar with, your idea of volunteering. It can come in any form. It can even be virtual. It doesn't have to be physical, like I'm traveling from here to here. There was a time SPE Lagos was trying to create a platform. I think it was a website, and they got this guy from Schlumberger. I think his name is Jackson, and he taught people that were interested in learning how to build a website. He taught them for I think 8 weeks online. He taught them until they could build the website together. He didn't see any of them till the end of the session. He didn't meet them, but he taught them it was online. They just gave their time. They didn't have to travel from here to there. So that was their own skill. Tech, they just gave it their all. We have virtual volunteering. Please, how many minutes do I have left?
Um, 15, let's say 15.
Okay, good. I'll try to just be faster. So we have virtual volunteering as well. I think what I'm doing right now is virtual volunteering. So I'm not going to talk much about that. We have corporate volunteering. I think the organization that does this most has to be First Bank. I'm not sure, but has to be First Bank because they are just really, really big on all these type of things. I mean, even for Fly Fest, where Ashake came to sing, First Bank was there to sponsor them. So that's like one of the ways all these corporate people can volunteer as well. Our just concluded Mathematics for Life foundation program, we had corporate bodies who volunteered, came in to support us, they sponsored us. Even for SP, you see lineups of companies that are sponsoring. That's an act of volunteering as well, right? And recently, Schlumberger gave one hospital solar panels. That is an act of volunteering, which can be attributed to CSR. Good. So examples of volunteering efforts, we have WHO, we all know who, World Health Organization. I don't know if many of us know that NYS is actually a type of volunteering effort. Yeah, it is, although they pay, but their payment, we can all agree that it's just a stipend just for transportation. You can't build a living just on 33,000 naira. So I think they are like the only people that actually pay. I mean, SPE pay, so I would not like they give me money, but it's just like, oh, thank you for coming and take this for transport fare. It's not like, oh, this is for your service. No, they just give you stipend. I am Mathematics for Life organization. I've mentioned a lot about it. And yeah, our beloved SPE. I think we know a lot about SPE already. So next slide, please. Okay, so how do you get started? Many of us have this question. Yeah. You have to identify your passion. What works for me is career. It might be business for you. Okay, so career can be segmented into a lot of things, right? So my one is just oil and gas. Your one can be probably graphic design, can be tech, can be anything. Identify it honestly, so that you enjoy it. I am enjoying this one because anytime I volunteer, I network with remarkable individuals in the organization, and it's just so fulfilling for me. Sometimes it's not because of me, but because of some other people. Um, Last year at NAIS, when Oyinbo wanted to come for the event, for the conference, I linked him up with someone I had met 2 years, I think, yeah, 2 years ago. So we can all agree that that connection was not even for me. It was for another person that I know entirely. And there are a lot of people like that that I've linked with other people to come for such programs, for such conferences. So you just have to identify with what speaks to you the most. If someone tells me to go my volunteer for, oh, okay, I think some people used to go to hospital to go and sing for sick people. I will not go. There are some things that it's not just me. I will not even enjoy it, even if it forced me to go. I won't enjoy it. So you just have to find that thing that you really enjoy. That nobody will beg you to come and do it before you show up. So you have to enjoy it. Also, you have to find opportunities. Look at flexible roles that fit your own schedule and skill set. As a student, you have no business going for things that are just for professionals. I think they just concluded one national program in Abuja. Yeah, it was the federal government that organized it for oil and gas and all those people. As a student, you have no business in that place. So, but for STS now and NAIS and all of those webinars, professional development courses and all of those things, yes, they can find you there. So you will have to look for a flexible role that will fit your own schedule. Don't say because you want to volunteer now. If they are volunteering in Abuja, you are there. If they are volunteering in Kafasha, you are there. You are still a student. So most of these other ones that I'm mentioning that are really, really for students like NAIS and STSA, your school will even know you are going for it to start with. So you won't miss a lot of things in your academic calendar because I believe they are supposed to like pause a couple of things. Or by the time you get back, they understand that, oh, she went for this thing and we all know about it. So you have to like look for things that fit your own schedule. Don't do pass yourself in this volunteering so that they will not blame you in the end. Also, commit to a schedule, either short term or long term projects. Like the other one I mentioned earlier about building a website, that was a short term project. Okay, so those people identified with it that okay, it is short term and this is what I'm going to do. There are other things that are long term in SPE as well, like when you're an ESCO, it's actually long term because at some point they don't even need to like elect you anymore. You're automatically this, automatically that. We all know that Dr. Aditono is going to be the next section chair, except he says he's not doing because it's currently programmed. That is long term. When you're going for nice, it's 3 days, short term. You know that okay, one day this, one day, one day. So you have to identify what you can actually do. Look at your goals, look at your schedule, look at your own calendar. Okay, by next time I'm supposed to be doing this. Or can I still volunteer with this thing I'm doing? Because I know you're volunteering, but you should be able to like tell the people ahead of you, okay, I'll be able to do it for this particular period. So you don't leave them hanging. I have done it before and it was not cool at all. I was supposed to come to Benin for a program and it was just a day to that I told them I couldn't do it. It cost them hundreds of thousands to find a replacement. They felt so bad. I felt so bad too. But so just to avoid things like that, like my own mistake, please look for the thing. Just think ahead, check your own calendar. Okay, can I do it for this particular period of time? Okay, by this time I'm going to be in school, no, I won't be able to continue it again. So you have to like commit to a schedule so you don't leave those people hanging as well because they are really, really depending on you. Many people don't want to do this because there's no payment coming from, but they believe in you and they're depending on you. So also get involved and reflect. Always participate. Always participate. I made this mistake for a lot of years, so a couple of years. I joined SPE in 2016. And for a while, they asked me questions about oil and gas, about SPE itself. I won't be able to answer because I just want to be there, stand as an usher. Oh, did you volunteer? Yes, I'm volunteering. No, it has to show that, okay, you are a volunteer, but you know a lot of things too about your own passion. As you are there, learn things. So if you are going to usher for a webinar, ask questions so that you will live with knowledge yourself. It's not just the people you are asking, oh, are you comfortable? Or do you want this or that is going to learn? You have to gain from it as well. Don't just go there and just volunteer. You have to gain all those nice stuff that you're going around, just working for your own volunteer team. At some point, enter the exhibition or ask questions. You don't know where you meet people, you don't know that knowledge that is actually like going to save you in your next interview or your next exam. Do you get? Please always reflect on what you have learned and be willing to share with people as well. Don't just be there like, okay, I just went to volunteer. Gather your own knowledge as well. Next slide, please. Okay, how to overcome challenges in volunteering. I think I've already mentioned this, prioritize and plan before. Start small and scale up. So start small and scale up. How do I explain this? Okay, so I will keep using SPE my as my focal point. I will just keep referring to SPE, SPE, SPE. Some people, they will not volunteer in SPE activities in high school. Engineering week, you not see them. They are doing karaoke here, you not see them. This particular program we are doing now, they will not see them. But when it comes to traveling, please, have you put my name? Oh, Imbo is not even a nice person. He did not put my name. Oh, it's only his girlfriends he's putting. It's only his baby mamas that he's putting. They will not want to start small. It's that big place, that big. They will even sew new clothes just because they are traveling to Abuja or they are traveling to Kafansha or Lagos. So you have to like start small. So they will identify, they will know you already that okay, this person is part of us. You cannot just come big. I say, okay, that place that you are traveling to, that's where I want to follow you to, and you not be causing issue up and down. No, you have to start small. Position yourself. I will keep mentioning this thing. You have to strategically position yourself. You will even have to ask until they tell you that okay, you can join, right? And so another thing that this starting small and scaling up can actually help you that can help you to focus on is that before committing to a long-term project, right? If you commit to a short one, it will help you to know if this is actually what you want to do before you put yourself inside BC. I committed to NAPE a little when I was in Oyibo. I committed to NAPE a little when I was in ND, but no NAPE slander, no NAPE slander, but I just knew that okay, this is not what I want to do. Something like that. Sure, you understand. So I just started. So I tested it. I tested it a little, and I said, okay, no, this is not what I want to do. So before you embark on any volunteering journey, like that makoko that I mentioned just now, so some of you might not like it because it's water. So don't just go and say, okay, because they said Makoko will help you to do this, Makoko will help you to do that. You too want to go to Makoko. No, no. So you have to look for something that will actually speak to you. Again, I'm talking about that. Speak to you, your own passion, and you have to start small. So you can just taste it. Once you get to the tip of the water, you put your leg. Is it too cold? You remove your leg, right? So, good. The next one is connect with like-minded people. Volunteering with friends or joining student initiatives can make your experience more enjoyable. Yeah, that is very, very true. If you connect with like-minded people that are like of your age range, it's easier to chat them up, ask them questions. It's easier to like meet them. Okay, let's hang out, let's go to this place. Instead of old people, you even message themselves, they will not reply. I mean, yeah, some of them are your mentors. So you're not expected to message them every time. Yeah, that one is another topic entirely. Expect to message them every time. But if you connect with like-minded people, it will you will even enjoy it more, right? You enjoy it more. That is why no lecturer is on your team, your ESCO's team. Because I'm not going to go deep into that actually. No lecturer can be under your ESCO team because there will be a couple of things you want to say. You're not be able to say your mind. So you have to connect with like-minded people. This is one of the ways you can overcome that challenge, that thing that has been making you feel like, okay, can I really volunteer? If you connect with people that you are looking forward to seeing them, and the only place you can get to see them is that volunteering space, you won't think about any challenge or anything. You would just want to volunteer because you are looking forward to seeing them. You are looking forward to gaining knowledge, right? And also, how do you find the right fit to exploring different roles and organization? I've mentioned identifying interest and strengths. You have to choose the things that aligns with your passion. I've been mentioning it since. I don't know what Grace likes to do. If it's to make you go to a place where you are just volunteering on how to make it, helping them to make it very well. If it's to do graphics design, and I think Koyibo likes to do graphics design, you help them. If they need any graphics, you tell them, okay, I can do it. Yeah, that's a volunteering effort. Like the moderator now, if there's any program in school, you tell them, okay, don't worry, I'll moderate for you. You know, all of those things, they're like your own passion. So if you are doing something that aligns with your passion, it's not going to be stressful for you at all. And also look for student-friendly opportunities. Yeah, I think the student-friendly opportunities has already been covered. My slides, please. I think the student-friendly opportunities that has already been covered in connecting with like-minded people. And one of the things that I actually want to mention, please, can you go to the next slide? Can you go to the next slide, please? Okay. Please, can you go to the next slide?
I think that's all the slides. That's what it's like now.
You said?
I think that's what it's like now.
I can barely hear you. Can you type it, please?
I said that's all the slides we have.
Oh no, that's definitely all. But let me just use my
All right.
phone. Yeah.
At least not like 50 5 minutes.
So how many minutes do you have left?
Fine.
Okay, I'm almost done. I just wanted to confirm. Oh, okay. That's actually the last slide before questions, and thank you. So you have to know how to set boundaries as well. I have already mentioned this too, because that can be found under tactics and scaling up and scheduling. All right, you have to know how to set boundaries. Not every time that they call you that you want to volunteer for something that you are readily available. Look at your own calendar as well. Is this thing going to favor me if I go for it right now? And one of the things I want to mention as well is that volunteering can also be added to your CV as well. It makes it more robust. People see it and they'll be like, oh, really? Oh, you volunteer? Like it makes them feel like, oh, you are a leader, and that is what they are looking for in their organization. It makes them feel like for you to volunteer in this organization, that means okay, you have this particular skill. They will even ask you, tell me more about it in the interview. I have experienced something like that before. So immediately I experienced that, I had to just add all my volunteering efforts on my CV. So it also helps you to make your CV more robust. So thank you very much for having me. Now we have come to the end of volunteering 101. Please, do you have any questions?
Thank you very much. If anyone have any questions, you can drop it down in the chat. I'll drop a question.
Okay, I think I have about 4 minutes left to take questions.
Okay. Tina, Augustina Okana.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hello, good
Thank you,
evening.
Thank you, Miss Ifeoluwa, for your wonderful presentation and speech to us. We
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, so we don't have any question. Please, if you have a question, you can drop it in the chat box, or you can, if you are in a quiet place, you can unmute and ask.
Please confirm I can be heard. Good evening.
Good evening. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so I have a question for the speaker.
Okay.
In respect to our CV, how do we, place volunteering there? Because some of us have CVs that are already filled up. So how do we put volunteering, because we don't want to make the CV so bulky, right? So what if we're involved in a lot of volunteering positions? How do we place them? Just give me a template. How do we place them on our CV? That's my question.
Oh, okay. So after this program, I'm going to send the CV to Oibo as a template. So your CV can never be too bulky, right? I don't know where you got that ideology. Your CV can never be too bulky. Everything that you've done, as long as it makes sense, add it to your CV. Many people have only 1-page CV right now because they don't have a lot of experience. I have people that their CV is like 7 pages. Your CV can never be too bulky. So you just have to have a little segment under your education and put volunteering experience. before your certifications. I believe you have certifications on your CV as well. But anyways, I'm going to share the template with Oyinbo so that you can get a clearer image of what I'm trying to explain. But as long as it makes sense, please and please add it to your CV. Your employers want to know you better. I believe I've answered your question.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Ma. Please, does anyone else have a question?
I think I've got another question. Okay, go ahead.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. We can hear you.
Please, can everybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, thank you very much. So, my question will be very brief because I kind of like volunteered for Maths for Life Foundation as well, and I was in charge of doing the designs and all of that. But something really gets to me that time when I work because they say humans are very insatiable. So they kind of like tested my patience because I would have to do one design like 10 times before they will even accept it. So it gets to me every time. So how do we try to balance this thing? Even the people we are volunteering for, I think they should kind of like, I don't know if it's right to say that they should kind of understand that we are volunteering, so they don't really test our patience, I'll put it that way. So how do we try to balance with these people, right? Especially when they are not satisfied with what we did as a volunteer. Thank you.
Okay. The person that is probably trying your patience is a fellow volunteer like you, right? And I think at that point you have a conversation with that person. I have experienced something like this before, but this one was not even me volunteering. I think I was working. And then the person will be like, okay, fix this, fix that. At some point, I have to like call the person to order, please, how many things do you want me to fix at once? You just have to like say it respectfully. Please, can you highlight everything you need me to work on so I don't have to like keep going back and forth? And if you feel like the atmosphere is already getting too toxic for you, please, so I don't know. I think you should just walk away and find probably another segment in that same society that you can work for very well, because volunteering, you have to enjoy it. This is not where they pay you that you're just going to say, oh, at least they're paying me 5 million, let me just manage. But for you to enjoy volunteering, don't let it be a toxic space at all. Just have a conversation with the person, and if you're not seeing any changes, move to another department, move to another segment. I think that's just my answer. Honestly, that is what I'm going to do. Did I answer your question?
Yes, Ma, you did. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question in the chat box from Godwin. My name is Godwin. I didn't start from the beginning, so maybe you answered it already. How do you actually get to volunteer for organizations? I understand volunteering for the engineering bodies in school like SPE and SHE teaching, but is it also possible to volunteer for companies? And if possible, how do we get involved? How do we even get the information that volunteers are needed? How do you get information? Most of the times, I have volunteered for a company before, Von Energy in Port Harcourt. But how did I get this information? I got it through one of my networks. So that is why, like I said, you have to start small. Before you think of volunteering for companies, volunteer for bodies first, student bodies, so like SPE and NSCHE. I got the information through one of the contacts I made from volunteering. So the person just told me, oh, this company needs a volunteer, blah, 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 blah. And then I volunteered with the company. I made a couple of contacts in the company as well. I mean, I've not used them, but they'll come in handy at some point. So that is where starting small and scaling up comes in. You have to volunteer for bodies first, then get your network before you know it. Because most of these people, they don't have adverts out there. You have to know somebody that knows somebody when it comes to things like this. I hope I've answered your question, Godwin. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Ma.
Yeah.
I think that's all the questions, if no one else has a question.
Okay, thank you, Augustina.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. Can you hear me? Yeah. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate your time for everything you said. And I really gained a lot from what she said. But I hold on to what increase her phrase, which she said, always participate, always participate, always participate. That's a big one. Always participate. She also said volunteering can be added to your CV.
Ibo, you're breaking up and you are echoing. I don't know if I'm the only one experiencing that.
Okay, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah, can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So thank you very much. Really appreciate what you said. I really gained a lot from what you said. And I picked this phrase, you made mention of one phrase, you said always participate, always participate, always participate. You know, that's a big one. That's a big one, especially if you're to volunteer for SPE, NAPI, IADC, and co, all these organizations. You should participate, you know. Um, and she said volunteering is easy in aspect like my ESS, TSC, others. And I remember doing my the sorry, can you hear me now? Uh,
Yes, I can.
okay. Yeah, so volunteerism or something like AGM, manual general meeting. You know, during my days in HND1, SPE will invite you. When they know that yes, you are active, they will invite you for something like AGM. They only invite those people that are active, that they know that yes, these people are ready to volunteer. They are always participating and ready to serve. So something like AGM and co, STSC and others like that. But the main things that I hold on to now is always participate. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. Really appreciate what you said. Thank you. Now let's go to
You're
the next
welcome.
session. Let's go to the next session, which is the Kahoot session, right? Kahoot session. So over to you, George. Over to you, George. George, can you hear me? Are you there?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
All right.
Okay. I would need everyone to kindly go on their browsers and type in kahoot.it. If you've typed in kahoot.it, just leave a comment on the comment section. Go on your browser, type in Kahoot. Done that, say yes on your comments on the comment section. Thank you. Yes, kahoot.it. If you have done that, 0. We have Tina. We have Emperor. Okay. We have 8 persons. We have Zeko. We have Zeko. We have Bro. We have Flemont. We have Emperor. The link once again is kahoot.it. Just in case, kahoot.it. You see game pin. You click on game pin and you type in 6182560. Okay. We're going to be starting in 1 minute. So if you haven't joined, a few seconds left. Okay, we have faves. The game pin is 6182560. We have less than 30 seconds left. Okay, we'll be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have 9 persons right, 2 persons were wrong. Okay. Okay. Next question. Which of these is an example of skill-based volunteering? Okay. Five seconds on the clock. Next question. Why is volunteering good for students? Right. 10 seconds on clock. Oh, that was fast. Okay. AMD is topping with 2,656 points. Nice. Next question. What's the key challenge volunteers face? Okay, the next question. All right. Which of the following organizations is known for volunteering efforts? Apple Incorporated, Netflix, FIFA, World Health Organization. All right, next question. Which of the following is not a type of volunteering? Paid internship, virtual volunteering, corporate volunteering, community service. Next question. What should you consider when choosing a volunteering opportunity? All right, let's see who gets this one. AMD is still topping the list. Okay, and challenges. All right, let's see who gets this one. Is anyone going to bring AMD down? Faves, I can see you. All right, is AMD going down the list or not? And he retains his position. All right. How does volunteering help with professional growth? All right. Let's see. AMD still topping the list. This is a battle of the fittest. All right. AMD 8,036 points. One question to go. What is volunteering? This is a giveaway question. Everyone should get this right. AMD, are you going down or are you staying up? Let's see. All right, everyone got this right. Okay, so let's see the podium. Big City, third place. Faves in second place. And obviously AMD first place. Congratulations, AMD. You are the master volunteer. Congratulations.
Right, all right. That's a good one. That's a good one. AMD. AMD. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So moving to the next one, the next session, which is photograph and networking. Photograph and networking by Adebayo John.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Please let's turn our camera on so that we can take a group picture over here. Please, everybody, let's turn our picture and camera on, please. And don't forget at the chat box, please let's put our name, our school, and department also. Thank you very much. Please, everyone, please let's go. So let's network, let's chat our name and department and school that we are from at chat box so we can network with each other. Let's go. Let's everybody do a thumbs up like this. A thumbs up. Can everyone see me? Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much for having you for this section. God bless you all.
Good evening, everybody. Kindly confirm that you can hear me now. Can we all hear me?
Yes.
All right. So quickly. My name is Oibo Godson, the current SPE chapter president. And I really, really want to appreciate our guest speaker, Ms. Colin Shaw Ifeoluwa, for taking us through volunteering 101. It's a it's a great privilege for her to take out time to tell us about what volunteering is. I myself don't really know what volunteering entails until she expatiated on the topic. I want to thank everybody that joined this call. I know it has been a busy schedule for everybody, and work starts tomorrow. For us to take our time to join this call, I really, really appreciate everyone for joining, and I hope to see you in our next event. And also, your take home from this event should be that we should find a society or organization to volunteer for. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a great night.
Thank you. Thank you very much.